So I'm going to show you how to create a survey using Excel Online. The first thing is you can't do it on the desktop version of Excel, and it needs to be on the Excel Online version, the Office 365 version. So go to your Office 365 account and open an Excel Online document, and we can make a blank workbook. So give it a second to load, and then you have an Excel spreadsheet like you normally would. And then you go to on the top insert ribbon, click on that, and click on survey. Pretty simple. Click on it again, new survey. So this is basically it. You have your title, description, and your questions. You can add questions to this. So just real quick, I'll call it student survey. For description, probably not necessary, but I'll do it anyways. Survey for student introductions. Then first question. First question would probably be name. I don't know if it'll, when you fill it out, it'll give the name or not. But I'll just put it anyways. Name, subtitle not necessary, but if they need a little hint, maybe you could say first and last name. And the response type is text. Required, yes. Default answer, leave it blank because everyone's name is different. Done. Add a new question, and I'll say, let's say grade. And then the response type, I don't want them to type it in, I want them to choose. So I'll say choice. And I could say 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. And again, I'll leave the default answer blank since they're all different. And let's say getting to know them a little bit, so I'll ask them, do you have internet access at home? Subtitle, and then I want them to choose between yes or no. And again, required. The default answer is it's what shows up when they first see the question. So up to you what you want to choose. But if this was a text question, whatever you put in the default will automatically pop up in there or show up in their answer box. This is how I might use it. I might give them, say, a sentence starter. How do you learn best? And let's leave that a paragraph text, required. And I learn best when, or whatever, ... And then done. So let's see what they will see when you send this out. I'm gonna save and view. So I just want to check it out first. So this is what they'll see: the title, the description, first question. So first and last name, grade. So they choose between 9, 10th, 11th, 12th. Since the default value was blank, when you don't, before you click on it, it'll have a blank space here. But if I could have chosen any one of these to be the default, like it was here for yes and no, the default answer was yes. So automatically they, if they do have internet access, the answer is yes. They won't have to do anything. But if they don't, then obviously they have to change it to no. And then how do you learn best? You see the default answer is already typed in, and they can, when I am listening to music, whatever. And then they would submit it. When they submit, these were required, so since they're required and they didn't answer them, It wouldn't allow them to submit. So submit the response versus street. Great. So I'm going to close that. And your responses show up on this spreadsheet. You see the questions are already filled in the first row, and then the answers are filled in one row per survey response. How do you share it? I'll go back and I can view it again if I need to edit it, or I can share the survey. So this is how you would get it out to your students or the people you want to share this with. So here's the link, and what I would do is copy and then paste it on something every one of my students have access to, whether it's my Haiku class or an email or home web page, that sort of thing.